Hello, welcome to the crafting table. We're back here with Return to Moria, and it is night currently, so we're going to hit the hay. We need to, let's see, we've got the steel pickaxe and everything, so we're ready to go into the actual mines section. Just about. Let's see if there's anything else we can make before heading down in there. I don't think there is. I think we have to find new materials and such to keep going, so we're gonna go ahead and rest until the morning. And this little spot we're in here is kind of just a little holdover to get down into the mines. So let's grab these steel ingots real quick and throw them somewhere. Here seems good. Alright, let's see. The other thing we gotta do is let's go ahead and hide that shortcut to the mines thing. We don't need to see that on our thing anymore. And then the to the mines one, we'll go ahead and hide that one too. I think I was planning on making this kind of the garden, the kind of, not fallback position, but the place we go to farm things later on once we get the ability to make farms and such, but I kind of want to not do that here. I'd much rather do that. There's kind of a flooded section you can find. What am I looking for exactly? Oh yeah, stone. We need stone to repair the different statues we'll end up finding down in the mines.
Ha ha ha! The mines of Moria. I hope you lead to Dwarodelf and some treasures along the way.
Alright. Here we go. Use your map to navigate through the mines of Moria to its alternate highway entrance. Durin's Highway is the straightest road to the eastern exit. The west gate entrance was blocked by Arik, but Arik the Raven is hopeful the door from the mines is still open. I cannot read today for some reason. Let's go ahead and read this history stone. The Mines of Moria. The old mines of Moria gave rich bounty for thousands of years, heralding great wealth and growth for the dwarven kingdom under the Misty Mountains. However, the iron, silver, and coal veins in Dum Kenaz were not as valuable once Mithril was discovered under Caradhras. All but abandoned for the richer Mithril lodes, there still remains plenty of ore to be extracted here in the old mines. And we are definitely going to be extracting a lot of ore out of this place. Let's go this way first, just because we can... I know there's, excuse me, ranger journals and such that we can find this way, as well as different loads of minerals. You know what's strange too is that these ladders right here, later on once you're able to build ladders, you kind of just, once you walk up to them, you grab them and start not wandering, but going down them. Alright, well, we've already started finding things. Let's go ahead and gold mark this as gold for once we actually have a high enough pickaxe to get it. We have another wizard marking here, wizard rune. Man, I really need to stop doing that. Alright, shadows are stronger in the mines. These runes are the markings of the wizard Tharkun. Here is what is written. The shadow grows strong in the mines. A wizard searches for Thrain, Gandalf.
The famed mines of Moria. What a shame to have left all of this ore behind.
Yep, it is kind of a shame that all this was left behind, but I don't think they really had a choice. I mean, Yes. My character would well know. Alright, some cave honey. We got some new stuff. Miner's helmet. Fruit salad. We are going to be collecting some of this junk along the way. It's not junk. It's actually really useful, but... Alright, looks like we got kind of a storefront here of some sort. Ranger's Journal. And we have a few new things here. Let's see. Cave honey. Sweet and sticky, a treat in the mountains. The more dangerous cavern it's found in, the finer the dessert. Dwarfcraft. Red Mountains Dwarfcraft. Gear still rarely seen west of Erebor, the richer style of adornments and hues reveal its heritage to be of the Red Mountains. Alright, let's see. Recipe list. Got a miner's helmet. No one remembers which dwarf first put a candle on their head, but generations of miners can thank them. Emits light without a torch. Stone hearth. And we have a fruit salad. Heat sliced grab apples over a fire, then mix with cranberries and honey. Eat to restore health, a lot of energy, and feel stuffed for a short time. Alright. Awesome. And then, don't know what else. I think the other thing was the journal, possibly. Let's check it out. I don't see anything about it here. How much space do we get? Yeah, we got room for that. We honestly might as well grab as much of the resources as possible that we can. There's a new creature down here, the mountain goats. Don't know how some of these are actually getting in here. Wild mountain goats' love of sunions borders on obsessive, as does their habit of scaling sheer cliff sides. Very common. When domesticated, they make hardy, pungent friends. See, I don't know if you can actually domesticate animals in this. I mean, that'd be cool. Be a way to... Wow, are you kidding me with this? What is a bear doing in here? I think I've stated this before, but the controller vibration option does not go away. So if you have it, even if you have it set to off, it will turn itself back on each time you load your world. That's one thing. I think I should just send in a bug report about that. Alright, let's go ahead and mark this one. We've got tin here. We've got some new stuff here. Kuzdul oats. It's a new type of food. Let's see. Where do we have the explanation? Gimli's company, actually. We don't have a new explanation. Contract, Section 2. An excerpt from Section 2 of the contract of the Company of Gimli Lockbearer. Payment. Members of the company may keep whichever treasures they recover, remake, or craft, if any, within Moria, short of royal heirlooms, monuments, and other artifacts belonging to Khazad-dûm and the royal line of Durin. Alright, I know we picked up Kuzdul oats here. A once carefully cultivated grain. Oh, we already know this one. We actually already found that before. That's why it didn't pop up. And there's some statues. Let's go ahead and start... Ooh, 3 statues. Let's go ahead and fix these. We'll read the parsnips here in a moment. Alright, we actually have the helmet now, which is awesome. Can we jump up this? I want to break open that thing. think we're almost done with the Ranger Journals, surprisingly enough. And yeah, we found all 6 Ranger Journals already. Sometimes that happens. You can find them pretty quick here. It doesn't always happen like that though, so bear that in mind. Let's see, we've got silver here, so we're gonna mark that out, as well as some more tin. Hopefully we find copper in this beginning spot as well. That'd be wonderful. Oh, we never read the different entries here. Let's see. Parsnips, a hearty pungent root for mashing or tea topping. Found in caves near light and water. Erebor Dwarfcraft. Erebor rarely had a standing army as large as the Iron Hills. Thus, they could afford to outfit their soldiers in steel rather than simple iron. Erebor-style armor and weapons tend to last longer and cut deeper. Natural fibers. Thread-like material used to construct rope ladders. Can be collected from spider silk or rope vines. Alright, we're in the middle of night, or twilight, not in the middle of night, but let's see, we've got some precious gems here. So we want to mark that. We'll just put gems. We don't need to put precious before them. We already know they are. Alright, looks like we've got some steam vents that we need to shore up here. And you don't want to keep these things around. You do want to block them off. They can get quite annoying.
Ah, another outpost of Balin's.
Hey, we've got a statue here too. Fantastic. And we got the steel sword, so we're probably going to make that as quickly as possible. We want better weapons down here for sure. Alright, so this is probably where we'll end up putting a spot. Now, it's not very imaginative doing basically setting up bases where they suggest to set up bases, but this is actually a pretty decent location, because right here you've got these sections of the mines. Down here is an entrance into a good spot to go to. We'll see what it looks like later. And then this section is the mines proper, where all the different nodes and such are, plus we got to go that way for a quest, and it's all just right here. One's to the left, that's the southern one, and then the one to the north is to the right, as soon as you walk out the door. So this is actually a pretty good little kind of forward base location. Alright, we do have, let's see, a ruined mapstone, which we do have some black diamonds we can use for that. Let's go ahead and pull out our torch. And we have a new Akfor chest, which is Lonnie's, or Lonnie's, and we need to make a key for it. Gather copper and tin, forge the key, then open Lonnie's chest. I'm just going to say Lonnie from here on. This chest has Lonnie's name on it. One of Balin's company, the Khafru Nakfur, has instructions for how to forge a special key to open it, otherwise it is near indestructible, impossible to open or move by anyone other than another dwarf. Should make the key and open the chest, which is made out of bronze, if I'm not mistaken. Roasted parsnips, we have that now. We have the steel forge recipe, which we do have the stuff above to make. We've got the Erebor City Watch helmet, which we can make as well. And then Lonnie's key, which we need bronze to make, which requires copper and tin. Let's just go ahead and break this stuff. Okay, we've got it walled off. We've got a bit of food that we can use. reason I didn't eat it. There we go. Let's go ahead and make 2 portions of this here. We'll need it in the morning, I'm sure. And we'll rest. And then we need to build a couple of things down here. Some essentials, as it were. Let's go ahead and make a repair smithy. We'll make it kind of near the door, but away from the wall, because I think they can hit through the wall for some reason. We'll need to grab more materials for a forge, but for now we can build a furnace down here. Alright, let's go ahead and eat, and then we'll continue on. We'll probably go north towards Durin's Highway. Alright, so we might have to deal with a few enemies down here. Possibly.
I hear something. We got orcs! I need a better weapon for this! That's all you got?
Alright, we took care of them. And you know what? I think we're gonna go as, again, not the button. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go make some steel weaponry before coming back down here. Okay, we're back here. So we're gonna go ahead and make that steel sword. We're also gonna go ahead and make the Erebor City Watch helmet. Okay. We need to make Loney's key, but we need bronze first. So we'll worry about that a little later. And then the City Watch helmet. There we go. A little bit of extra armor. Alright. We are back at base here. I'm just kind of putting a few things away real quick before we head out to adventure proper. Trying to think of what I need to put away here. Let's put away some of this. Alright, we're going to hold on to the Ranger Journal pages, because we might run into that thing. Then we need to set up a forge, and probably another furnace. There we go, just in case we need to smelt 2 different things at the same time. And then let's go ahead and repair what we have, and then head out. We're going to go north first, towards the highway entrance. Ooh, some more fiber. Again, those things really come in handy later. And I completely forgot, but I have the elven wood to rebuild the rune workbench. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll mark things when we can along the way. Got some spiders. Alright, so this weapon is at least semi-useful against spiders. So that's good. So here we're going to start finding a lot of these shadow vents. This is where we're really going to start finding a lot of the traversal problems that we're going to end up having. And we'll just keep doing our thing of marking down these different gems and such. And looks like we have some sort of entry. Creatures. Cave spiders. Cave spiders are smaller than a dragon, yet somehow infinitely more horrific. 8 legs are far too many. Best off dead. Very true. Alright, we do have a statue, thankfully. We found one. 2, actually.
Will rise to meet
Found some copper ore, so I'm gonna end up taking this now.
Through ancient halls, where rooted veins of mithril true, like banner tongue, will line the walls. Below the mountains 3 and tall, lie pillared halls that stand apart. I've ne'er beheld my cause a doom, but know the road I'll take by heart.
Get the last bit of the copper here, we can mark it off the map, at least. Trying to collect a bunch of copper. Hopefully we get more copper than tin down here, just because copper is used for a lot more things than tin is. Tin is used to make bronze as well as copper. Copper is also used to make bronze. However, you use copper bars for other things as well. Or copper ingots, rather. I always say bars. I don't know where I got that from. Probably back in World of Warcraft days, or some other survival crafting game, I would imagine. That's where I ended up using that terminology. Instead of ingots, it's bars for some reason. We better get out of here.
I hate this.
We will probably get a couple of raids on purpose, or a couple of hordes on purpose at some point, just so we can get some black diamonds. It's probably one of the easier ways, aside from beating kind of the area warlord, or taking part in the area event that happens usually. I like how it gets all red, kind of like they're gearing up for an attack. Alright, let's go ahead and make some bronze ingots here so we can open the chest. Because that's kind of what we were really after. Oh, we gotta make a bellows first. That's right. Alright, so bellows. And we have the stuff for a bellows. Fantastic. We're just gonna put that right there. We'll make things look more aesthetically pleasing later. But for now, let's go ahead and make a few of those. And then we can make a few copper ingots. Let's make a few. Let's make a full amount. There we go. We'll do that, and then we'll also do the same thing here. We'll make as many as we can. Make some of that, and then let's go ahead and rebuild the rune table, and then go to sleep. Hopefully we won't have as many prying eyes on us in the morning. Yeah, we are good now. We need to eat, though. 2 portions. Let's grab our bronze and copper. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have a lot of things that came in. Let's see. Gem Wheel, a cutter, setter, and polisher of gems. Rune crafting, an ancient skill thought lost to time. The rune crafting skills once practiced in Khazad-dûm were legendary. It is a skill that can be uncovered once more with a rune crafting table. Ubasam wood. I don't know how to say that. Ubasam wood. Strong wood from the colossal mushroom forests of the lower deeps. Previously thought a tall tale. Copper ore, a responsive ore for finery or strong buildings, found in abundance in the mines of Moria. Its durability and flexibility are unmatched. Garnet. A gemstone red as blood, used for armor tinting and found in tin ore veins. We've got tin ore now, an unassuming ore of many talents found abundantly in the mines of Moria. A dwarf would be hard-pressed to make many metals without it. And then a zeleb, a deep blue gemstone used for armor tinting and found in copper ore veins. And then we have some new building things here. Copper, bronze, tin, copper and bronze ingot pallets. There we go. Tin and copper ore pallets. And then we have the rune table. And we have an oven. Which, let's go ahead and make that right now. The oven is a pretty fantastic thing here. Now we can make field rations. And field rations you can take with you. That's the type of food that you can pack with you and use while out and about. And it also kind of acts like a health regen type of thing. You restore health and what, like a health potion, I guess you could say. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of these Bjorning cakes. These will be really easy to make. Pretty straightforward, simplistic recipe. Make a bunch of them without really any issue at all. Let's get rid of the standing torch. We'll make a new one. And actually put one of these in here. We need one of these. We'll put it near the thing there. There we go. And then there was another pallet I wanted to make. A couple of them actually. See, a bronze ingot pallet seems like a good idea. And a copper ingot pallet. Same reason. There. We can make the key now, the Loney's key. So let's go ahead and make that. Where is it? There we go. Okay. And yeah. Let's do that here. Open it up.
Old King Dane's letter. Why was he waiting for Durin's return? Who even knows when that'll be?
It's a good point. Guess we'll find out, possibly. Maybe Old King Dane knows more than we do about something. But let's go ahead and read the entry here. My journey in the dark. Search in the mines. Go to the area marked on the map and search for a fragment of Durin's axe. Balin's company... Excuse me? Whew. Balin's company had been searching for a fragment of Durin's axe in the mines of Moria. It doesn't sound like they were able to find the piece, and the location on this map is inside what the orcs call Orktown. Frar's notes. Pages in an envelope written by one of Balin's company. I was charged with safekeeping a fragment of Durin's axe. It is an incredible artifact, its black diamond inlay still intact. Tragically, it is this precious gem that makes the orcs covet it. Once again, it was taken by orcs in an overnight raid, the third time this year. King Dane Ironfoot's letter. I found a letter to Balin from King Dane. They seem to disagree about Balin's venture. My dear cousin Balin, I feel today still as I did the day I looked into the Dimril gate. The time has not come to return to Moria. You know the stories. Even if you find all the pieces of Durin's axe, that is not all that we need. Takfa Durin, Rabia Kudrir Nakhil Imdurata. This is strength too. There is strength too in patience, cousin, and so we must await for Durin to return. We must, for the future of Durin's folk in Khazad-dûm to be a success. Interesting. Hello? These guys just walking.
We got orcs! Knock this one dead!
Okay, we've already had some visitors, and they dropped a bunch of junk we need to drop off now. Okay, let's see. I'll just... in fact, I think we have enough of those to do what I want to do with this sword. Yep, inscribe rune. Alright, now we have... oh, we grab that too. Let's go ahead and throw that on the bar. So we have the ability to get bonus damage against orcs, and they glow. It glows when they're near. We also have Damir, if I'm saying that right, chance to generate a shockwave, knocking back enemies. I've used that one before. Don't know how often the shockwave actually procs. So this is where Durin's axe is located, in the place called Orc Town. So we're definitely not going there quite yet. We still need to drop things off, because apparently I didn't do that. Didn't drop everything I needed to drop off. Let's see, can we make a steel ingot pallet? Nope. Don't have enough. Alright, let's just... whoops. There we go. That one can go on the pallet. Alright, let's get a move on. Wasting daylight already. I mean, it's already afternoon. Alright, we made it to the highway section. Looks like we won't be getting out this way either. Stuff real quick before talking to him. There we go.
Ah, Arik! It's good to see you. Every path has led to more curses.
Curses on all roads, even on upper levels.
Durin's beard! What evil is this?
Evil. Shadows. Ill news. There is a way, ancient way, down in the deeps. A risk, but a way to the eastern stairs.
The old pilgrim road from myth? It's real? Then we have a plan. Thank you, Arik.
I will scout to the eastern stairs. Fly well, dwarf.
Alright, so we have a way forward. Sort of. Alright, we should probably check around here just to see if there's anything of note. And then we also have a few new entries here. We met with Arik. Find the crystal descent. Search for this massive mineshaft leading to the lower deeps. Arik has confirmed that all the paths leading east on the upper levels are blocked by the Shadow Curse runes. It's possible the fabled Pilgrim Road could still be open and free of any curses. It is much deeper down in the mines, than the mines. I must now find the way down. It will be a massive ancient mining shaft filled with glowing Uzag Zarok true quartz. Or Uzug Zarok. Let's check in here. Nothing. I don't think there's anything over this way either. Okay, we made it back. I don't think we have... I don't think we found any new statuary quite yet. I'll add a couple of portions there for that. Let's go ahead and check the forge to see if... See, steel battle axe, 1 of 2, 1 of 2. Yeah, we need to find more statues. We need to get decked out in the gear from the mines to actually stand a chance against the orcs and goblins down here. We need to find more statues. So the biggest goal today is to find as many statues as possible to repair them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be taking kind of offside, you know, off the path, off the beaten path type of ways to get to statues and such. Might even try collecting, you know, the different eggs and stuff that we can find here along the way. We don't really need to mine anything right now. So, sounds like we've got an orc encampment. Plus, you see these green, you see those green things on the ground there.
We got orcs! Ha ha! That's one more for me!
Might end up having a...
That's all you got?
Got ourselves a black diamond, though. That's pretty nice. So as you can see, even with the rune that gives you extra damage against these guys, they can still prove pretty tough. Alright, so and if we take down this banner, they will no longer spawn in. But we're going to go ahead and mark some of these mining locations, though. Alright, some more black diamonds. Fantastic. We need lots of those. We'll see if there's any statues in here too. This is a pretty big room. Might be a statue or two somewhere. Alright, here we go.
This is no dwarf camp. These are the marks of rangers from very long ago.
Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. We got some cram, which is awesome. We got some seeds and such. Some fennel seeds. And then we can rebuild the Ranger's Journal here. And we now know how to make the alchemical still and the hobgoblet lager. Ranger's Stamina Brew. I found the mines in the west, yet I see no true sign of the danger Elrond wished me to discover. The days stayed dark and weary. Using what I could find under these mountains, I have managed to make a brew for stamina. It has proven vital for this journey. Thorongil. Moria tribe. Moria orcs have claimed the Black Pit for their own home, the earliest invaders of Khazad-dûm after the fall of Durin VI. These Moria orcs have outlasted Durin's Bane through their unified love of violence alone. Their familiarity with the mines will not save this orc filth from answering for the death of so many dwarves. This is true. Alright, recipe list here. Brew kettle, hobgoblet lager. And we can make the brew kettle and alchemical still, which is really awesome. The alchemical still, however, we can't make until we get resin, which is a little ways off from now. So let's go ahead and keep, I'm going to keep searching in this area, see if we can find any. I'll just destroy this chest, since, you know, we already collected from it. But I'll keep searching in this area, we'll see if we can find any, any of the statues. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. And I know my map's going to just get overrun with all these, but I might take a few times to myself to get on here in my own time, kind of do it off camera and just mine all this stuff out. Ooh, there's darkness on, there's dark curse stuff on the ground, and I'm standing almost directly on it. So if you have an issue like this, where you have a statue and it's in the middle of a cursed area, all you really have to do is just kind of put a platform like that, and then you should be able to get to it and rebuild it. Last Alliance Maul, which is gonna be the go-to weapon in this area eventually. And I think this leads to more cursed area over this way. For now, we're just gonna mark this. I think that's, yeah, there's, you saw the purple there for a second. This is kind of a pain, or it can be, dealing with this. So what you want to do is you want to just make yourself a platform and just get above it, just like before. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward way to deal with this. I mean, you figure it out on your own, I'm sure. You don't need me telling you it, or telling you how to do it. Alright, so we made our way through here. Just, yeah, keep doing it, keep building platforms till you're clear of it, obviously, and then you can get out. Looks like we're gonna have to come back here and collect that iron ore, though.
Knock this one dead!
Okay. I don't think there's anything that way. Yeah, there's no mining veins or anything like that way, so let's just go over here. We'll mark this one, and then we'll head north and see about that next hallway, where that leads to. Ooh, one of these rooms. These are pretty interesting. So they have these like large mining pillar locations that are pretty cool. You can either tunnel through the rock towards the top and then dig your way down, or kind of build scaffolding around it. I like the idea of building scaffolding around it. Makes it more, I don't know, natural looking when you go to do it. Pretty cool. And we do have a statue. We might even have a few statues in here. Alright, so now we can make the Erebor planked gauntlets. Alright, Erebor ringmail, 1 of 2. Alright, let's check this out. Away deep. Away deep to the deeps, come on. Away down to the deeps. There is faint foulness in the air. A wizard searches for Thrain. And I believe he's referring to going down that way, which we will do eventually. Alright, made it back to base camp. And I think one thing I'm going to do the next day is I'm going to make my way back up to grab a bunch of the food items that we left up top. Bring it down here. In fact, we're going to need a new chest for all those food items. There we go. And then we're going to fix this map stone. Because we have at least one black diamond with us. So now we know how to make map stones. And now we have found the map stone, so that is now active.
Ever wonder what sunlight
And we can
feels
edit
like?
it. So let's call this the Mines Outpost. There we go. And then we can make the Erebor planked gauntlets. Yeah, let's do that. Awesome. Oh, we got some visitors.
We got orcs! Ha ha! That's one more for me!
I don't think there's any more. Didn't sound like there were any more. Alright. That problem's dealt with. Dealt with. What's wrong with me? Alright, grabbed a bunch of this stuff, and we're gonna go ahead and head back down. Mostly food. I was more worried about being able to eat well down there than anything else. So, now we can head back. Yeah, we're full up on cabbage. No point in trying to grab any. We will grab some grab apples. If there are any along the way. I don't think there are, but yeah, this one's been taken up. I think I grabbed it on the way through. I did bring Elbreth's Blessing with us. You can make lembas bread using that. That's probably one of the better, or if not that, the best ration. Because everything else is only reasonable or simple. I think there's some better rations later, but Elbreth's Blessing making lembas bread is probably the best we can get right now. Alright. I still want to find more of these statues. We're going to go off to the right up here past the second chamber. See if we can find some more statues. Because I have a few things left as far as recipes. I believe it was the Last Alliance Maul, which is going to be very important for the boss in this section. He's very susceptible to armor piercing, and that's the best way to get armor piercing damage is the Maul. The Maul. We're also going to put the Rakas inscription on it, do more damage against orcs, and we'll be able to power through him like he's nothing, basically. Pretty simple boss, honestly, and I think that's true for the Deeps one as well. Oh, nice. Statue almost immediately, and a deep cavern. That's fun. Alright, let's see what this one gives us. Erebor boots, that was the one that was missing. I was wondering to myself which could be left. Erebor boots. now we can make Erebor boots. Awesome. Alright, we need to make our way down to Goblin Town. Down this way. Oh, yep. Look how it shreds the armor and the health. Just gone in one blithering instance. That was basically just me blundering that up. I should have waited. This was probably a mistake, honestly. Wow, I went flying towards him for some reason.
One more for me.
I'm gonna die. Good Lord.
Knock this one dead.
Alright, we need to get out of here. This is getting dangerous. We killed all those orcs, but I don't think we'll be able to destroy that thing. We're gonna have to beat feet back home. Looks like we found out some new things here. I don't know where from. Oh, tips. Sleeping. Oh, it's because I went low on health. That's why. I go, okay, I should know about sleeping already. Erebor boots. Let's make those now. Alright. Get those on. Now we got some good armor here. Repair everything up too, man. So I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We did a lot of exploring around. We still have statues to find to get our recipes, and I think I might take a few hours or so to go out and clear out some of the different ores and whatnot. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Return to Moria. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, and hopefully we'll see you next time. And next time, I'm hoping we get to the point to... What's up with your ankle, dude? It's all busted. But hopefully next time we'll be able to get to the boss of the area, the war chief of this area, the orc chieftain, or whatever you want to call him. And we can kind of start making our way towards the deeps. But again, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. And again, hopefully you enjoyed yourself, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Till then, have a great night, everyone.